Election officials typically cast the test ballots that determine whether the machines and software are working properly. This time, Tippecanoe County residents were allowed to cast those ballots, look at the printouts on each machine, and see how the votes were tabulated.
Let them have the touch and feel of the voting equipment and give them an opportunity to see that it does work, see that it does tabulate correctly, and answer any questions that they may have had.
Kyle Conrad is with the company that supplies the voting machines and the software that includes candidate names and tabulates the votes that are cast. He and clerk Julie Roush say the test worked as designed.
People walked out, said thank you, and they were really glad the vendor was here. I think they walked away with more confidence, which is what we want. And it also did its job. We found a machine that was broken. We'd always been told it was a spare. It is not a spare, and we'll take care of that.
Resident Patricia Grime moved to the county from the state of Virginia and says she's impressed with the early voting and polls accessible here. Still, she's concerned that voters can't see a paper printout of their ballot.
What I learned as a nurse is you can make an error in documentation with a patient when you write something on a chart, but it takes a computer to multiply that error 1,000 or more than 1,000 times, and that's what's driving my concern.
Conrad says the company programmers work with the county clerks very closely to make sure the ballot and the software are correct.
There are safeguards in place to try and catch those every step of the way, so that when the database is loaded onto the computer here at the county, that it is accurate and correct, and then the machines are programmed from that.
The deadline to register to vote is noon Monday. Then at 8 a.m. Tuesday morning, early voting will begin here at the county office building, 20 North 3rd Street in downtown Lafayette, in the election and registration office on the 3rd floor. Reporting in downtown Lafayette, Chris Marizzi-Vita, Star City News.